Email automation, growth engines, and two giants battle for your next campaign, ActiveCampaign or HubSpot Marketing Hub. Which one really delivers? On the left, ActiveCampaign, smart, scalable automation for email-first marketers. On the right, HubSpot Marketing Hub, the all-in-one marketing growth engine. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect.
So, just to lay it out, here's the roadmap for our comparison. Price and free plan, automation and AI, email marketing, CRM and reporting, integrations and ecosystem, languages and globalization, landing pages and CMS, and finally, usability and onboarding. That's a lot, but trust me, by the end, you'll know exactly what fits you best. Okay, first up, price and free plan. So, ActiveCampaign. You get started at just $15 per month if you pay annually, which is super friendly for small teams. Tons of emails included too, but heads up, it's only a 14-day trial, no forever free plan, which, yeah, a little stingy. Now, HubSpot's got that famous forever free CRM. You get a 30-day trial and loads of starter features, but the second you want to scale, that price shoots up, like $890 a month for Pro. Ouch. Plus, their pricing's a little confusing, and sometimes there are hidden fees. So, if you care about affordable scaling, ActiveCampaign definitely takes this round. Next, let's talk automation and AI. And dude, ActiveCampaign goes hard here. You get a super visual builder, all these behavioral triggers, plus AI-powered stuff like automated translation and predictive sending. That's on every paid plan. It does have a steeper learning curve though, especially if you're new. Switching to HubSpot, you get workflows that manage marketing, sales, and service. So it's like an automation buffet. There's Breeze AI for things like content and lead scoring, but some of those cool features only come on the expensive plans. And honestly, their workflows aren't as intuitive as ActiveCampaign's. So yeah, for pure automation muscle, ActiveCampaign wins again. Third up, email marketing, which is the core for both. Starting with ActiveCampaign. Super flexible builder, tons of segmentation, and deliverability rates are way up at 93%. That's crazy good. Over 250 templates, and you get 10,000 monthly sends just at the entry level. Downside, it's not as holistic if you want everything bundled like social tools. On HubSpot, its emails are integrated with landing pages and nurture sequences. Personalization's solid. Campaign management, too. But deliverability? Only about 80%. That's Plus, only 99 templates, and half the monthly sends for starters. And you need pricier plans for A/B testing. So for emails, I gotta go with ActiveCampaign. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know ActiveCampaign's AI can legit auto-translate campaigns into 75 languages? Meanwhile, HubSpot is out here integrating over 1,800 different apps. That's pretty wild for anyone working globally or wanting to build a full business stack. All right, now, CRM and reporting. ActiveCampaign does have CRM add-ons, good for basic contact and deal stuff. But for anything advanced, you gotta shell out for an upgrade. And honestly, it just doesn't get as fancy as HubSpot. Now, HubSpot is kinda legendary here. Its free CRM is massive. Reporting and analytics tools are wild. You get custom objects, deep attribution, the works. Downside is, it can totally overwhelm smaller teams. Seriously, it feels like you need a degree just to set up. But yeah, for CRM and reporting, HubSpot takes it. Let's roll into integrations and ecosystem. So, ActiveCampaign, over 950 integrations, including extras like SMS, WhatsApp, and some solid e-commerce stuff. Not bad, but when you zoom out, HubSpot is just everywhere. Like 1,800 plus integrations, and it covers marketing, sales, service, CMS, the whole business. The catch? If you grow too deep, it kind of locks you in. It's almost like once you're in, you're never leaving. But if you want total ecosystem power, HubSpot is the one to beat here. Now, languages and globalization. And this is actually kind of wild. ActiveCampaign supports 75 languages and can auto-translate your emails, no joke, which is huge if you're global. HubSpot handles 40 languages and is solid for localization, but email translation, not even close to ActiveCampaign. So, easy win for ActiveCampaign if you want reach. On to landing pages in CMS. ActiveCampaign does let you build basic landing pages,
but only if you're on the Plus plan or higher. No real CMS, no real tools for blogging or content-heavy stuff, so kinda bare bones here. Meanwhile, HubSpot is honestly a powerhouse. Their landing page builder is awesome, plus you get a whole CMS, blogging, SEO, content, everything. Downside, it's a bit much for tiny teams or anybody who doesn't want to do heavy content work, but overall, for landing pages and CMS, HubSpot totally crushes. Finally, usability and onboarding. Both are pretty user-friendly, no lie. ActiveCampaign is super intuitive if you're sticking to email marketing stuff, and their documentation and community is honestly helpful. Steep learning curve if you want to use every feature, though. HubSpot's onboarding is smooth, especially for their full hub, and the UI is great for CRM users. But again, the deeper you go, the more overwhelming it gets. So honestly, it's a tie for this round. Now, if you're a visual person like me, just imagine a radar chart. ActiveCampaign dominates on pricing, automation, email, and globalization. HubSpot hits peak scores with CRM, integrations, and CMS, and they go nose to nose on usability. You really see each one's sweet spot. So, what's my take after all that? Look, ActiveCampaign is the move if you want smart, scalable automation, especially if you're serious about email and going global, and you don't want to break the bank. Now, HubSpot is the real deal if you need an all-in-one growth engine. If you want CRM, advanced reporting, and a killer CMS, it's no contest. Yeah, their pricing's kinda bonkers once you scale, but the power is there if you need it. All right, want to know for sure? Go try the free demos or trials for both platforms and see which one actually vibes with your workflow. And hey, keep your eyes open because both are adding new AI and integrations all the time. Make your pick and future-proof your marketing for 2025.